Brian back here with another Caspa update. All right, one thing I've been keeping an eye on here, okay, is a possible double top. All right, that is something we do not want to see in here, obviously. All right, number one, we were expecting this right here. Let me show you. One, two, three, four, and this fifth wave up here. Okay, now we've gotten rejected here, and this is pulling back. Now it's starting to bounce back up here. All right, what we don't want to see is a double top though. All right, if we come in here, and a typical M formation is a bearish formation. Okay, this would be an M formation right here. Okay, usually that's a double top. A W formation. All right, let's say for instance this was on the other side. Okay, a W formation would be something like this here. That is bullish. Okay, that's a double bottom. All right, we have a double top on here, which is a little concerning. All right, and we also have, if you want to get technical, we also have a double bottom on here also. Now that's something we have to pay serious attention to here, okay? And we're going to dig into this like we always do here in a second, but I want to take a look at a couple other things going on right now. Over here on their Twitter site, they a Rusty Caspa Testnet 11 report. We merged everything we wanted to for TN11. Today was the last one. gRPC enhancement. Now we need a phase of international testing. Internal TN11 run with a small private network and controlled load. That should take a few. We're going to check that in a second. And today we celebrate the Dagnite white paper. 1 year release date along with Bitcoin's release of its paper 15 years ago. Two epic visions revolutionizing the way we manage our money. All right, now let's click on this a second here for this Rusty and see what it has to say here. Okay. All right. Now we need a phase of internal testing. TN11 run with a small private network and controlled load. That should take a few days. And if it all seems good, we'll move to the next phase of the public distributed TN11 experiment. All right, now does that have anything to do? Let's take a look at the petahash here. All right, see if it has moved at all. And happy Halloween, everybody in the United States. Today's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Not a big holiday, but it is for the kids, So we have our candy and hoping to get some kids coming by tonight and want to get these videos out and hopefully get some trick-or-treaters. Alright, so here we go. The last 24 hours. Not a whole lot of stacking, but some. 0.1, 0.3. Every bit helps. 240,000 addresses now. We were at 239 yesterday, so we have added a few. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. Where's our petahash at? 52.97. Is that right? It's going to reload here. Let's see here. Yeah, 52.81. No major big things to, concerning on that. But I'm sure with Rusty, there's going to be with this upgrade, it's going to be pretty interesting. All right, we're still about the same here with everything. That petahash has raised tremendously, though. Okay, so we'll see what this has to do with this testnet 11 coming. Seems pretty interesting for sure. You're gonna like that. Well, I gotta log in, but anyway, that I thought I'd throw that out there to you guys. Here's the crypto bubbles. Let's take a look at Caspa. KAS. There we go. Ranked number 45th, 1.07 billion, 14.74 million in volume over the last 24 hours. All right, so nothing really outstanding there, sticking its head out, but having a little bit of red in the market today. Nothing abnormal. If we come over here real quick, you can see that Bitcoin is pretty flat, really. You know, it's only down 18 bucks. You know, see it's bull flagging up here. You can see that bull flag forming up there. You know, if we come in here, I don't know what happened to my fib, but if we take and put that Fibonacci on here, right there, you know, getting pretty close to that first target. And usually bull flags break out to the upside. You know, if we take a measurement of this thing, let's get a measurement here and see where that could take us. Probably right to our target, more than likely. That's what it's looking like. Okay. Get a measurement of this bull flag. Put it on top. There you go. Yep, right up to our target there. So that's our projected area, right up around 36,000. What would that put us? 36,700 and something. That would bust us above that resistance that we're looking at here. Let's take a look here. I think that was on the monthly. Whoops, not the 1 minute, the monthly. Let's zoom in here and look. Well, that would put us above this area right here. Okay, this area here is a major resistance area. Let's make that a 1. Okay, that's where we kind of got our bull flag got stopped out at. If we go back on the daily, that yellow line right there, look at that. See, that's the one we hit right there. We got to double it up. You know, if we can bust above that, turn that into support, which it looks like we should. This bull flag should break up. All right, the RSIs, the daily, Bitcoin's trying to flip back up on the daily. The 12-hour is just about reset. The 8-hour is reset. And at the bottom, green candle. And the 4-hour is just about at the bottom and reset. So looks like Bitcoin's getting ready to move again. It should get a breakout out of the top side and flip this area here. We should be able to bust up through here, flip this area into support. So that'll be great to see. We need that. Dow Jones up 123 points. Finally starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. That weekly, that's the big one here. That's where we really, I don't know what the heck that little thing is there. Let's get rid of that. Like a little barbell. But we had our 5 waves down. Now we're looking to start back up here, okay, with that Dow Jones. The Dixie got a little bit of a bounce here. Now you can see there, up to the 50%. It's trying to push up. That weekly's right at the top. But look at the monthly, right at the bottom there. So we could, you know, you can see what the monthly did last time for this thing. Look at this move. On the monthly, it went from 89 up to 114. Wow, that's a big move. You know, if we get that type of move again, that was right here, right through here. So that pushed up pretty decent. You know, hopefully we get bearish divergence coming in here. I mean, that thing went up to about an 80 right here. So we'll see what happens here. We're looking for that, like we've been saying. We're looking for the 108 to 109 region right there. Hopefully get a rejection. All right, go down through here. Gold is down 13 bucks. Let's just look at it real quick, see what it's been doing on the daily. Kind of curious. Yeah, it broke through that resistance there, and let me see. Yeah, look, it came right up to that 702, and look at where it's getting rejected at. It's having trouble with that 702 Fibonacci. That's a very, very good area here, and you guys know if you got the trading classes, that's 702. Speaking of, real quick, if you sign up for a level 3, guys, membership, this is the videos you get, okay? Learning to trade with the stochastic, learning to draw trend lines, how to use the Fibonacci retracement, how to use TradingView. This is for better entries into the market. Do not buy big green candles. Bullish and bearish divergences. This has a chart there that goes over all of them. Bullish and bearish chart patterns. That goes through all your different chart patterns, your falling wedges, rising wedges, everything. How to short and long the market. That's if you're into that kind of stuff. Setting your trading view up like mine, because we're always watching mine. Candlestick pattern charts. That goes through bullish engulfing candles, dojis, all kinds of stuff in there. Candlestick patterns can give you an idea if you're at the, if you're ready for a run, or if you're at the bottom of a move, whatever. A 7-step trading plan that goes right through from picking out a good crypto, to watching it rise, to selling it. The 7-step trading plan that takes you through step by step how to do it. The meaning of a golden cross and a death cross. I have part 1 and part 2 of how to find the next 1000x. Them videos there, them are close to an hour long, both of them together. That goes through how to find a coin, the circulating supply, the inflation, how to do your due diligence looking into it, everything, how to find the next 1000x. I've had a couple of them, so I know a little bit about that. And MEXC, leverage trading, instructions, how to leverage trade on MEXC. And I just put another video out today that should be uploading a second video about how to use the Fibonacci retracements to nail your pullbacks and to give you higher price to your price targets. Okay, so for $14.99, guys, you get a lot of videos in here. Okay, over 6 hours. Level 3. If you're interested, please check it out. It's worth it. I got a member sent me a message today that he's trading on his own now. He's actually shorting and longing the market, and he's doing extremely well thanks to watching my videos. So that made me feel really good. I love hearing stuff like that, and I've got nothing but great feedback. On the right hand side here, you can see nothing but 100%. So if you're interested, go check them out. They're worth your $14.99. Just a small YouTuber. I've said that before, so every bit helps, guys. I'm gonna try to build this into something huge, maybe 40, 50 videos, and I have to charge a lot more than that for it. But right here, with everything in here, you can learn to be a very successful trader. I guarantee it. There's no doubt about it. The stuff in here will teach you a ton, especially if you're new. How to draw trend lines, support and resistance, everything, okay? So enough of that. If you're interested, sign up for a level 3 membership and you got access to all of it. All right, so let's get back over here. Gold hit that 702, having a little bit of a problem there. I want to start covering silver because I myself own some silver. I'm sure some of you guys out there do. You can see this thing wedging up. It's actually wedging up in price in here, so it's bouncing between 21.10 and 24.40 roughly. All right, you can see it's in this thing here, so we're going to start covering that a little bit more later down the road, but not today. Okay, all right, now let's take a look at Caspa, because we got a few possible issues here. Okay, now let's zoom in here. This is on the daily chart right now. Okay, this thing has wick down and found support. All right, you can see the daily. You can see it wick down here to 0.049, and it's gotten a bounce off of it. Okay, if we go on the hourly, let's go on the hourly. All right, you can see that it's starting to have a little bit of bounce off of there. Now if you ended up taking and putting a trend line on here, you know, you can see that clearly it's broke out of that resistance, came down, hit resistance, resistance, now it's finally broke through. I would expect something, maybe some kind of a back test down here and then a bounce out of here. So we'll see if we can finally take out that top, or if this is going to be a double top and we're going to pull down. All right, we got a double top here so far. If we can't break through that, then that's bad. That's extremely bearish. Okay, I would be expecting a downturn. Me myself personally, I was expecting a push up to here to 0.055, and I'm still hanging with that. You know, we go on the daily. You know, this still looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this fifth wave could be coming in. Now, if we look at the RSIs, we got the daily pulling down a 66 and a 78. We got the weekly still bullish, a 35 and a 31. Right here, it's pushing up. Okay, got the 12-hour coming down, almost corrected. We have a green 12-hour candle. Let's get that off there. Okay, so the 12-hour candle is green. We have the 8. As soon as it loads up, the 8 should be about reset here. Let's see here. There it goes. Yeah, the 8 is about reset. Okay, one thing I don't like seeing right there, you see this low here and a lower low. Alright, and up here in price, it's just a slightly higher low. Okay, a little bit of bearish divergence there. Alright, I don't like seeing that, you know, obviously. I'm rooting for higher prices, no question about it, but I'm going to show you what the charts say, and that's that. So the 8 hour is about reset. The 4 hour, okay, the 4 hour is reset and trying to push up. All right, we got the same thing there. We got this low and we got a lower low. So is that going to end up hurting us here? Only time will tell, guys. All right, we're just going to have to play this out, see what happens. You know, if we were putting a trend line on this thing, you know, it would be something like that. Okay, you were riding this trend the whole way up. Looks like it broke trend, came back up, got rejected off the top here, possibly, and it could be rolling over here a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We got a little bit of buying volume coming in, kind of a mix, a little bit of selling volume too there. All right, so that the only thing that bothers me, like I said, boom, boom, double top. I do not like seeing that. Okay, now somebody mentioned yesterday about inverse head and shoulders. Okay, if you invert this chart, all right, talked about an inverse head and shoulders, like a oops, sorry about that, guys, like a head here, all right, shoulder, I guess, over here, and a shoulder over here. Possible. You know, I'm not saying anything isn't possible. You know, kind of looks like a head and shoulders. You know, that would be an inverse head and shoulders. So we'll see. We just got to see how this plays out. You know, I'm looking for one more push higher. I think, let's put that back. There we go. You know, especially with the 4 hour reset, it's pretty low down here. It's at a 42. The 8 hour is reset. It's down at a 46. Okay, and the 12 hour is just about reset. In fact, it's pushing up on this RSI right here. Our daily is at a 66 and a 78. It is bearish, and we have a bullish weekly. So kind of got a mixed bag here. All right, take it as it is. The main thing we're going to have to watch out for is that top price there. And as soon as it comes back here, I apologize. having a little technical difficulties today. I'm even having a hard time with my videos loading up for some reason. I don't even know if I get this video out. For some reason, my laptop is extremely slow with loading these videos up today. Okay, so let's take a look here. Is this inverted or not? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that main area to break is right there, 0.0529. Alright, might as well call it 0.053. Alright, let's just call it that. 0.053. That is our area to break. If we break that, we're getting higher prices. Okay, if we break this down here, 0.0490, all right, then I think we're in for a bigger correction. I think that this thing could be pulling down. We'll just have to wait and see. Just because it broke this trend and went on this other side, came back and back tested it, got rejected, doesn't mean anything. I've seen this happen a million times. All right, where a coin will come up, all right, and bust through and keep going. So it doesn't mean a whole lot. Trend lines, I like to use them to keep track of trend. Usually when they break, you're doing an ABC, but there's no ABC in here. Okay, this top came up just as high as this top, so there's no ABC in there. Or usually when you break trend like that, what'll happen is it'll start falling down. Okay, and when it does, you wait for it to come back up, back test. That's when you get into short right there, and then you ride it the rest of the way down. All right, that's how that works. But I don't see anything like that happening right now. The 4, the 8, and the 12 are almost reset. The weekly is still bullish. The daily is the only one that's not. So we're watching for this next push. Are we going to get it? I don't know. We'll just have to wait this out and see. We're going to put a Fibonacci on here, over here. You know, there we go. We're still at the 618. Okay, we're still in good area, good territory right here. You know, overall, we're still at the 618 here. So over here, when we were bouncing around the 618, this thing ended up taking a little bit of a dump. Now we're back up there, but hopefully we can negate this double top and bust through the 0.053. That's the big area to watch, guys. Keep an eye on it. And this support down here at 0.0490. Very, very crucial area. We don't want to lose that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.